Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Toxic Talks. I believe we're on number 21 now. And oh boy, did we have a week, and I think we have a week ahead. It's going to be very, very interesting. But we got a lot to talk about, so let's jump straight into it. So, as it goes for Throne and Liberty, I think we're winding down on it, at least for now. Uh, we're basically sort of in a rotation that's, I guess, kind of mundane and doesn't really change anything. We've ended up saving basically 30,000 lucent, so whenever there's new content coming out, we should be pretty set. But a lot of people are, at least from my view, have been preparing for Chrono Odyssey. So that leaves not too many people on Throne. So I guess it's sort of a good time, being that Night Rain is coming out at the end of the week. But um, we're sort of I think at the point where a lot of people are going to be exiting Throne and Liberty, um, for whatever reason it may be. But for me, I am, I guess, getting a little bit burnt out with it. We've put in close to 1900 hours onto the game, which is probably more than I should have, but we've been able to grind out basically everything. Our trait resonance is basically halfway done on both characters, and we're getting through it. But I think at least for the near future, we might be done with it. Because we're gonna be playing Night Rain at the end of this week. That should be really fun. I've been watching a few videos on it. A lot less than a couple other games that we'll talk about, but I am excited for it. We'll see how that ends up going. We'll see if it ends up lasting quite a bit. Hopefully it does, because again, Arc Raiders doesn't come out until like October, so we are a couple months away from that. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it ends up lasting. Um, as you guys can see, though, for Tarkov, we've been playing a decent a bit. We actually found a a thing we love to do on here, and that's cultist farming. Not just cause cultists, but uh, the goon spawn, Rashala spawns, Parmesan does, but very rare now. Which thankfully that happens, because dealing with Parmesan ratting is quite annoying. But during the playthrough, we ended up killing the cultists, getting the very, very special key card that they have. I think it's the storage room key card. Um I don't know if we'll see it. Maybe, I think it's after this raid, if we end up talking enough, which we probably will. But um ended up getting that key card, went to the wrong extract, and then ran into the goons. And I think you see at the beginning of the video, I think I saw the goons, but I completely forgot about it because the fight with the cultists was relatively long. But it was a mix of emotions. But either way, we made, I think it was like 18 mil or whatever it was from that key card. So we made bank off of it. But we are enjoying this a lot, actually, and we ended up getting revenge on the goons. I think the raid after, so we were happy about that. Um, but in terms of Elden Ring, we ended up doing we ended up going on to New Game Plus 9, and now we're on 10. And I'm a little bit upset because there basically was no rune increase. It was like a fraction of a percent, and everything is a lot more annoying to deal with. But basically, we're stuck at 10 until we decide to basically get to max level or close to max level, and continue forward until we basically hit a wall. And currently, right now, I mean, technically speaking, I could do it, but in my head, I'm just like, I don't really want to. But we're going through to get to Anir Limb to get the Golden Horn Tender farm. And the one night that I've always, and I mean always have had issues with is stopping me right now, and it's so annoying. But I might end up doing that once I'm done with Toxic Talks and making videos. I might end up trying to get through that a little bit. Might play a little bit of Tarkov, but either way, I've just been enjoying gaming, pretty much enjoying relaxing, all that good stuff. But terms of gaming news, Marathon, a game I was never basically planning on playing, but Marathon is getting absolutely fucking cooked right now. Um, Beyond just people not being impressed by the game at all, like I said on stream when I think I was watching Landmark play it. It's like a six game, a 6.5 kind of game. Like it's not necessarily terrible, but it's not groundbreaking. It's not going to make people go, "Oh, this is the new fad kind of thing, the new shiny." Um, but the reason why they're getting cooked beyond just being such a mediocre game, they got caught stealing artwork. They got caught stealing artwork. And not this isn't even the first time it happened. This is I don't even know. I think I saw a video where it's been like time after time again where they've been caught stealing artwork, and oh boy, are people upset, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. I don't think Marathon at this point could even have a chance at redemption. I think they're already dead before they even basically get released. So, rest in peace, Marathon. You will not be missed. But terms of arc raiders, I've been watching a lot of Landmark and Shroud and all the friends play arc raiders, and I will say I am impressed. I am very very impressed by what they're doing, and I think now I will 100% be checking out the game. It does. I think it comes out in October or something. So I definitely will be checking it out. Um, I don't know. So the issue is Borderlands comes out in September. Now I will say this: that Borderlands, after what Randy Pitchford said, I'm very fucking pissed off at him. He said that the game is going to cost $80, and if you're a true fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. And in what world do you think you're gonna guilt people into spending money? Like, I'm a huge Borderlands fan. I got Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3, Borderlands the prequel. I didn't end up getting Tiny Tina's, but that was more so because I was playing other things at the time. I did want to play it, but never ended up getting to. But I'm a big Borderlands fan. I don't know if you can see in the stream basically or in the video, the recording. I got a giant ass Borderlands poster in my background. Yeah, I'm a big Borderlands fan. Saying shit like that is not gonna make me buy it. It's not gonna make me buy it. So, well, it might end up happening that I do not get Borderlands 4, or if I do, it's gonna be when it's on like a 50, 60, 70% sale. But we'll have to wait to see because it's just saying shit like that. You're never gonna guilt someone, and you're just gonna make people hate you for it. But hopefully, Night Rain comes out at the end of the week, lasts us until Arc Raiders because I'll be honest, Arc Raiders looks incredible, and I think a lot of people feel the exact same way. But in terms of this week, I think I might end up trying Expedition 33. I ended up watching Asmongold finish it out. And again, it's not my cup of tea for kind of game, but the story alone, I think, is worth the try. I it looks incredible. Just to say the least, it looks incredible. So I'm thinking of doing a playthrough this week before Night Rain, just a little in between, and then if Night Rain doesn't last all the 3 months, I could come back and just like 100% it or do New Game Plus on Expedition 33. But it looks incredible. It's how do I put this? It's more than likely going to win Game of the Year. It's more than likely going to win like music, artistic choice. It's gonna win a lot. And as I said, I think I see the goon. Yeah, I think I see the goons move over. I could be wrong, but It might be this one, it might be the next one. But anyway, back to Expedition 33. Yeah, I think we're going to be doing it on stream this week. And what I might end up doing is I might end up uploading it to YouTube as sort of like an off series. It won't be edited literally at all. Like literally at all. I think what I'll do is I'll just download the stream, make it an 8 hour uh, video. And if you guys want to watch it out in its entirety, you can, and you guys can keep up with that. So if you guys miss stream or you miss a moment, you guys can definitely check it out. But I think that's the plan. I'm gonna download it tonight. So before this video even goes live, you guys might be seeing me play it. But that's what we got for gaming for well, for life now. For life now. I wouldn't say I wouldn't want to talk too much about the breakup. I think we're coming to an end on sort of the life lessons and everything for that. But I guess I would say I had a therapy moment last night. I usually do. I usually talk to I basically talk myself through these different things, and like I try to. I'm basically like my own personal therapist. Really, most of the time I psychoanalyze myself, but I think last night was definitely like a much needed thing. And basically, if you guys have been keeping up, I don't try to be a Debbie Downer when it comes to life. But if you guys have been keeping up with Toxic Talks, you guys know this year has been very, very challenging for me. And I always try to keep a positive attitude when it comes to things like this. And I basically try to give you guys how I go about that, because I know I'm not the only one who struggles in life. I know everyone has their ups and downs, and a lot more downs than ups. So I try to be here, give my 2 cents, kind of thing, and hopefully help you guys get through similar things that I am. But basically, last night I was thinking, and after everything that happened to me, there's a quote that I think it was in middle school that I absolutely loved, and it was, every time you get knocked down, pull yourself back up. And I wholeheartedly agree with that, for what's been happening with me. And if I could impart any advice to you guys, again, life has a lot of downsides. At the beginning of this year, I lost my dog. I've been working my butt off to make stream and YouTube work, and don't get me wrong, it is working, but it's an uphill battle. Um, we have the breakup. We have, like, what is it? I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it necessarily because it's currently going on right now. But there's something else that happened that I'm currently dealing with. Maybe when it's over, I'll talk to you guys about it. But there's that I'm having to deal with. That's just an extra layer of nonsense and BS that's going on. Um, but I always tell myself, no matter what life throws at you to pull you down, you need to bring yourself back up. And I will say this for everyone else as well. And the reason why, and this is just for me, but it may relate to you, but my future self is counting on me to work extraordinarily hard right now and to be tough and to be the best version of myself, so that later on in life, when I'm able to, I can basically relax. I'm not saying retire, because hopefully, hopefully it doesn't take like 30, 40, 50 years for me to get through this, but it might. But my future self is counting on me right now. So is you. In my case, my future family is counting on me. I do want a family. I do want to get married and have kids. So they're counting on me. Um, the family that I have right now, like my mom, my dad, my brother, um, they're counting on me, and you guys are counting on me. So many people are counting on me. to get through everything that's going on right now. And you know, that's a big reason why for me I keep fighting, but that's another big reason why you guys should also keep fighting. Go through every single one of your problems. It's not just about you. A lot of people are counting on you to get through your problems. Not just you, a lot of people. Um, and I think this might be the last comment or the last lesson that I think that I will talk about from my breakup, just because, you know, uh, I think I've gone through everything in my head that I possibly, I mean, learned, could have done better, or just what happened. And I will say this, that I think I genuinely learned what true love was from this relationship. And I don't mean that in a corny sense. Um but from one, basically my first relationship, like I would say I learned sacrifice and all these different things. I basically learned everything from my first relationship that I did now, but I didn't know to basically the extent. I think maybe it was like a 50, 60, 70%. Yeah, right there. That's where I saw the goons. So this is the one. But anyway, back to the thing. Um I have I have no animosity. I have no negative feelings towards uh my ex. I do want to see her thrive. I do know some things will happen in the future that might be a negative for her, and I don't wish that to happen, but that's how I know it's true love, you know? I I have a lot of people surrounding me that's, "Oh, you're better off without her," or "You're you need to do this, and this." And for me, I don't like, I tell them I don't look at it as a negative or a positive. I just look at it as it happened, you know? And I do wish her the best. Um I know her family wishes me the best. Um and I do see it as a thing that just happens in life. It's an unfortunate thing that happened, and I think her parents agree with that too, but it just happened. It just happened. So, again, if you guys take away anything from this video, keep pushing forward. Keep being the best that you can possibly be every single day. Keep fighting for your future self, for the people around you, for the future people around you. You need to do it not just for a selfish reason. You need to do it for everyone that interacts with you in your life. And I will say this, you might be pleasantly surprised at the end of the tunnel. You might be pleasantly surprised. So make sure you guys keep fighting. Make sure you guys keep being the best that you can be. But other than that, that is all I have for you. So I hope each and every one of you guys has a wonderful, wonderful day. And as always, take care. And I'll talk to you guys later.